Hello, my fellow bladers. It has finally arrived. My first and only Takara Tomy Beyblade, the Xeno Xcalibur MI. I have been waiting so long for this thing to come in the mail. It was supposed to be here a week ago. It finally came today, and I am so excited that I couldn't wait an entire day to make a video, so we're getting a special video made tonight. Let's check out this box. It got a little damage, I guess, in the delivering process, but I'm speechless. The thing, just the box alone, looks amazing. And it comes with the first sword launcher that Xander used in the show, which I already love, and I haven't even tried it out yet. Side of the box, all the parts, driver, disc, layer. Back of the box, there are its stats, pieces, the Xeno Xcalibur, Magnum, and Impact, directions on using the launcher. Here's a QR code for you QR hunters. Don't eat any small parts or you'll make Pac-Man sad on the toilet. This thing, I can't wait to unbox it. So we're just going to skip ahead and go straight to the unboxing of this. Okay, here it is. The Xeno Xcalibur MI. First, before we get into the bay, let's check out the launcher that it comes with. The first sword launcher that was made. And yes, a bay logger can fit on this. This thing is actually quite incredible. It actually, compared to my Hasbro sword launcher, this thing fits in my hand pretty well. I kind of have to hold it a little oblong because apparently I have too big of hands for kids' toys. But it fits my hand pretty nice. And just like in the show, the launcher the ripcord has two sides. You have the control side, which the teeth doesn't go all the way down. Then you have the power side, where they do go all the way down. I'm really liking this sword motif that they have for the handle of the ripcord. So much better looking than the one you get with Hasbro. Like, the Hasbro one looks cool as well, but this one, like, you can tell they put time into it. But further ado, let's check out the bay. So, here's the energy layer. I'm actually surprised with how light it actually feels. I was actually really expecting something a little bit heavier, but yeah, like, this thing looks and feels amazing. You can tell Takara really puts quality into their stuff. Not saying Hasbro doesn't, but you really can see the difference. And yes, I have not put on any of the stickers yet. I'm probably going to do that after this video. I'm pretty bad at doing stickers. I'm probably going to get my wife to help me out a little bit. But now let's go to the forged disc. I actually really like this forged disc. I like the shield look to it. How it kind of looks like a shield that goes with the sword. This is called the Magnum, I believe. Yes. It's a really nice disc. It actually does have some weight to it. And now the impact driver. The tip is very interesting. The fact that it has like this kind of triangle, like three-pointed side. I like the translucent look to it. You don't really see this with Hasbro drivers as much. But I'm so excited this finally came in the mail. Like, y'all wouldn't even believe the anticipation I had for this. Xander's one of my favorite characters in the entire anime. Maybe because we share the same name, I don't know. But I always loved the history of King Arthur and Excalibur, and watching Beyblade Burst and seeing that they actually had a Beyblade based on Excalibur, like, just kind of blew my mind away and became my favorite Bey in the entire anime. Even if the fact of me owning the Hasbro ones, the Hasbro Excaliburs were not as good as what they should have been. But let's go ahead and start weighing these out and seeing how much they weigh. So before I start weighing each piece out, I do want to give a shout out to a couple Beytubers, part of the Facebook Bey. First shout out I want to give is to Jax The Slayer. He's a really cool guy on the Beytubers group. He has some amazing videos that he makes himself. I also want to give out a shout out to the Beytective. He not only sells bays himself, but he makes some pretty good quality videos. He dives in real deep into different pieces of a bay. Like, check him out. I'll leave both channels in the description below. So whenever you get a free chance after watching this video, click on the link and check them out. They're really cool guys. Subscribe to them, like, comment, click on the notification bell. But further ado, let's go ahead and weigh these out. So my scale is on. We're going to weigh the layer first. And it comes in at 9 grams. That is like one of the lightest layers 10 grams. 9, 10, something. That is one of the lightest layers I've seen. It's actually lighter than both my Pro Series bays that I have. So let's go on to the disc. So 19 grams for the fourth disc. And it's probably going to bump up to 20 or drop down to 18. But I'm sticking to 19 grams. Which, not bad for a forged disc. Would prefer it to be a little bit heavier, but knowing that this is the second incarnation of Excalibur, and more than likely older bays are probably lighter than a lot of the newer bays, and with all the different gimmicks that they have. But the driver, we're looking at 6 grams. So I can only imagine how much this weighs put together. I also want to mention that the teeth on this thing, I counted 3 teeth on it. So, and they're good size. So it should be a little difficult with bursting it. Putting it together, we are looking at 34 grams. That is very light for a Takara Tomy Bay. So I'm hoping this bay has like maybe really high speeds to it and it just like gets burst really quickly. If not, it's fine. I'm just happy I finally got my first one, and the fact that it's one of my favorite Beyblades, even if it's not as good as it should be. I do also want to mention, not only do you have the sword tip, which protrudes the most out of the bay, you also have these little tiny tips, which I'm guessing are either for defense or extra attack. The handle really doesn't come out all that much, but yeah, let's go ahead and test this out and see how it does spinning and against a battle. The only thing I think I can battle this against would probably be one of my Pro Series bays, but we're going to find out together. Okay, here we are in the testing ground. We have Xeno We have Xeno Xcalibur, and we're about to launch them. I'm going to do two different launches, one using the power side, one using the control side, and then we're going to try to battle him out with some probably Valkyriac Pro Series. So, let's see how he does. Control side first. This launcher feels amazing in my hand. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! So that was the control side. And even it being the control side, it has a lot of speed in the first launch. And that was like half power launch. So now we're going to go to the power side. 3, 2, 1. Even with all that power, it still managed to go in the gutter and pop out. We're going to try that one more time. And I do apologize for not having a TT Stadium here. I am planning on ordering one soon, but until then I have to work with what I have. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, so that was the power side, which it felt amazing, still went into the gutter and came back out with enough power to it. So yeah, let's do some test battles. Okay, so we're about to get ready to do a couple test battles, and I was thinking about it while trying to decide who I really wanted to use against them, and with the Chow Z bays being like almost 50 plus pounds, I'm really worried that it might end up not only bursting this bay really quick, but also damaging it pretty badly. So I'm actually going to have it go up against my Hasbro Xcalibur X3, which is also known as Siege Xcalibur. But here we go. We're going to do two different battles. One using control side first, then using the power side to see how it does. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, Siege took the win on that. So there's one win with Siege. Let's see how they do next. So here we go. Battle number 2, using the power side. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Siege barely won that again. So, I'm not going to say this is a bad bay, maybe just a bad matchup. It is being matched up against a Bay one level higher than its class. Plus, this does have a lot of weight to it. So let's do one more battle, but I have something in mind. Okay, so I chose Wyvern W2 for this last battle just because I feel like they're a lot closer in the whole weight category, so maybe a more even fight. So we're gonna give it a try. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, double knockout. Okay. So to me, that just proves that anything above second series is going to be really strong for him. But anything second series and like maybe first series, he is going to be even, or he's going to have a little bit better chance. But I recommend, if you don't already have this Bay, go ahead and get it. I got mine off of bayandbricks.com. They're awesome. I don't blame them at all for my package arriving late. That was more than likely the postal service. But yeah, give Bay and Bricks a shout out. Buy some bays off of them. And let them know that Xander Bay Labs sent you over there. So all in all, I don't find it as a bad Bay. If you like Xander, great Bay to buy. If you like the sword launcher and want to get your hands on one, especially one that has the double-sided ripcord gimmick, go ahead and get this. Like, it was totally worth the money, worth the wait. Once again, shout out to Bay and Bricks for having it in their store, shipping it out to me. Very reasonable price, and I would recommend anyone checking them out. But yeah, this Bay is honestly going to be my favorite Bay that I own. That is TT. 1, because it is my first Bay. 2, it's a Xander Bay. It's Excalibur. Like, I got this awesome sword launcher to go with it. Like, I had the Hasbro sword launcher before I broke it, and I can tell just by pulling this a couple times, this has amazing quality to it. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm sorry it was a little bit short. I really don't know a lot about TT bays, and if any of you want to leave some comments down below and educate me on more that I could know about this bay, go right ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, ring-a-ding-ding that bell, and I'll get back to you on my next unboxing video. Stay safe and let it rip.